What's up? All right.
One player.
What is going on, everybody? How are y'all doing? We are live. We're live. We live. The first thing you have to do is, you already know the vibes when we live. Give the stream a big thumbs up. Like. If you're not subscribed, click subscribe. We ready. And we have some epicness in one dope stream. Y'all already know how we do it. The top 5 in the chat, and then we getting started. Number 1, my guy Kenny, my son. Kenny, Bane, Neil, Thugs, and Ed. What's up, Ed? 2K Screen. All right. We have some dope news for you dudes and dudettes, and it all starts with the first news item. We have a follow-up and more information on the Switch 2 leak from yesterday, including a Mario Kart VR game at launch. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's talk about it right now. All right. This is coming from Tom'sGuide.com. Tipster claims Nintendo Switch 2 will drop Switch name and launch with Mario Kart. I talked about where they're saying the Switch name is going to be the Focus, which we'll see. That could just be a placeholder or a code name, but let's check out the details. The Switch 2 could be actually the Nintendo Focus. More information from yesterday. Check this out. The Nintendo Switch 2 rumor mill has just churned out one of the most intriguing leaks to date. An unverified tipster has claimed that Nintendo will drop the Switch name from its next console, and the name source has also suggested the device will launch with a pretty killer lineup that includes a new Mario Kart game. One of the reasons why the Switch launched and did extremely well, because it had a killer app at launch. Zelda Breath of the Wild carried the Switch until Mario came out. So Nintendo needs to have a dope game at launch to help boost those sales. And if there's a game that would crush sales, it would be Mario Kart. Yes, Brielle. Yeah, get her a piece of chocolate, Joshua. You heard me? All right. And so, this is, hey, Thomas, it's lag on your end. I'm watching the live feedback, so something on your end. But let's get to the details. All right. A new Mario Kart game. Why? Mario Kart is the best-selling game on the Switch right now. I think it's over 50 million. Over 50 million. On Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, not even counting the Wii U sales, just Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That is insane, bro. So, give Brielle a piece. You heard me?
Yeah, I know.
So that is insane. All right, let's get to the rest of the information. Going by the name Jonathan Bark, this leaker has taken to social media to offer up some intriguing information. The biggest morsel is that the Switch 2 will actually be called the Nintendo Focus. Talked about that yesterday. And the source has also provided a logo for the device. All right. Considering the juggernaut success of the Nintendo Switch, it seems unlikely that Nintendo will retire the moniker. No, I have to disagree with that. This, or whoever wrote this article saying it's unlikely that Nintendo would retire the name Switch. Nintendo's done it a million times. And the reason why being, they want to advertise it as an all-new, fresh system. So they could do that. However, looking at past trends, Nintendo did stick with the Wii name across 2 hardware generations. The Japanese company followed up its popular motion-based control with the underperforming Wii U, so dropping the Switch name would seem a very strange call. Bark claims that the name comes from the device's VR capabilities, which are not further explained. Now, let me say this. When I read this, you know what I had to pull out, boy? That Nintendo Labo VR. The Switch was actually our test run for Nintendo doing VR. Bro, a lot of people sleep on this Labo VR because it's cardboard. But some of these tech demos are very, very impressive. I mean, it's well done. Labo VR is well done. And I really think Nintendo is just testing the waters for what's to come. So, to date, Nintendo has not entered the virtual reality arena on fake news. Virtual Boy, they were the first one to do it. Go check your gaming history. With a product of its own. So we'd be surprised to see if next flagship device place VR at its center. Now, do I think VR would be at its center? I think it would be an offshoot, but I don't think Nintendo should advertise their next system as a VR machine, because VR is still a niche market. Look at what's happening with the PlayStation VR 2. I don't think that's selling very well. But if you advertise it as a peripheral for this next console, I think it'll do pretty well, especially with something like Mario Kart. Not even Mario Kart, bro. Metroid is the obvious VR game. I don't know why that hasn't been done. All right. However, Nintendo has a long track record of surprise moves, and perhaps this is just the latest one. And remember, Nintendo's president was just interviewed this week saying that they're going to surprise us with this next console. So, if Nintendo wants to surprise us, VR, virtual reality, would be that surprise. Yeah? Okay, I'll get it in a second. Is Samuel down here? No. Okay, I'll get it in a second. You gotta wait. All right. All right, now check this out. Check out some of these launch lineup games. What's up to everybody coming into the chat? I need one more person to give the stream a thumbs up, and we will pass 20 likes. We're at 19. Come on, bro. One person. All right. The source has also provided information about the launch lineup for the Nintendo Focus. The console will reportedly come with a pack-in title called Relno Ramen Warrior. I talked about the name just Relno yesterday, but the full name, Relno Ramen Warrior, and details of it. This will be a 3D platformer with co-op elements. Interesting. And another key launch title will be Mario Kart. The leaker doesn't specify if this will be a new installment in the popular racing franchise or a port of a previously entry such as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which itself is a port of the original Mario Kart 8 that launched in the Wii. Ain't no way in the world Nintendo is going to port Mario Kart 8 Deluxe again. So it has to be an all-new game, but in what fashion? And this is where VR and Mario Kart comes into play. Nintendo's already done a Mario Kart VR Arcade GP, which is what you see on the screen. So this isn't something new for Nintendo. They've done it before, and it looks like, according to this tipster, this is where Nintendo is heading again. All right. Other titles mentioned by the tipster include a new F-Zero game called F-Zero Titans, Arms 2, a sequel to the Switch fighting game. The latter is apparently set to release in 2025. Bark also indicates that the Nintendo Focus will offer some form of backwards compatibility with Switch titles, but there will be a transfer fee of $2.99 per game. No way, Nintendo. Don't do that, bro. A $3 transfer fee? Bro, Nintendo did that already. Nintendo, don't nickel and dime us, bro. I remember going from, was it the Wii to the Wii U? We had to pay a transfer fee. One of those console generations, we had to actually pay to transfer our games, bro. Games that you already paid for. Now, if Nintendo does that, the internet's going to rage because it's just free on Xbox and PlayStation. It's your gaming library. You already played for these games. Now, I get it if the games are going to be running better, looking better, but it still should be free. All right. So a $3 transfer. Are y'all down with saying $3 to transfer your current Switch per game? So just imagine you have 100 games. That's $300 just to transfer your library. This would represent a very different approach to backwards compatibility than the PS5 and Xbox Series X, which offer the feature without a cost. Facts. There's potentially a lot of pretty intriguing information here, but it's very important to note that everything discussed above should be considered purely speculative until further notice. The leaker in question has no track record of delivering accurate details, and these rumors should be classified as unverified. Be sure to take all of this with a massive grain of salt. And so that's what it pretty much said. But nevertheless, interesting information, and I have to relay the latest Switch 2 news to you dudes. L, what's up, bro? Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're doing good. Your family, everybody good, bro. L's an OG, bro. Put respect. All right. So, in a nutshell, this latest Switch rumor, Nintendo Focus, and the focus will be on VR, virtual reality. The big question is, will it be compatible with Nintendo Labo VR? Nintendo, is that what y'all gonna do? Hey, this Labo is lit, bro. Y'all don't sleep on it. But just like a cool tech, like just all the games are like just tech demos. But it's cool. It's pretty dope stuff. All right, so Mario Kart as a launch title. Now, I really do think Mario Kart could be a launch title for this next Nintendo console. If Nintendo launches their next system with Mario Kart 9, GG, no re. It's over, bruh. It's gonna sell like hotcakes. Mario Kart is the best-selling game on the Switch. It's going to push units. It's going to push systems. So I do think that is very plausible, very, very likely to happen. So that's the latest Switch 2 rumor. Take it with a grain of salt. But we got even more dope Nintendo news. You think that was it? We got another one. DJ Khaled. This next news item, breaking news. This could happen at any time. And this is coming from a reliable source. A known leaker has come out to say, expect Nintendo Switch Online, Nintendo 64 news today. So it could either happen tonight or within the next 24 hours. It's not specific. I forgot Excitebike 64 is on the 64. Oh my goodness, bro. So many dope games to play, bro. I want to play F-Zero. I want to beat F-Zero. But Nintendo Switch Online's Nintendo 64 news today. Pyoro, and he's been right before. Known leaker Pyoro says that we should expect Nintendo Switch Online news later today, and went into detail to say it's going to be for the Nintendo 64 app. All right. Now, he didn't say which games are going to be added, but there's a number of games that could be. Can somebody tell me, is Quest 64 on the Switch Online yet? A pretty cool RPG game, sort of like a beginner RPG game, but I want to play that. But Nintendo 64, is it? So Excitebike isn't on the 64 yet? I thought it was. So we could be getting Nintendo 64 news at any moment. Matter of fact, let me check, because they announced that on Twitter. So let me see, Twitter or X, whatever you call it. Elon Musk is so funny. He's like the real life Tony Starks. All right, here we go. Nope, nothing's been announced by Nintendo yet, but stay tuned. Nintendo should be announcing something related to Nintendo 64. According to this, he's reliable. So expect in the next day or two, or it could be today, more Nintendo 64 games to drop, which are always fire. All right, bro, we have another one. This next news item is pretty dope. Star Ocean. I am so hyped for this game. Star Ocean, the second story R. The game looks so dope. I like the art style. But more information has dropped on how the game will be running on the Switch. And the second story are confirmed to run at 30 frames per second on the Switch. According to user Dodo6677418 on the Reset Era forums, he's saying that on the Switch, the game will be running at 30 frames per second. And this is coming from, I believe, let me show you the image from Gamescom. I guess people were playing it at Gamescom. Of course, they hit me with the, hold on, after this commercial, I'm gonna put it up for y'all. This is the game running at Gamescom, off screen. Where is it? All right, there you go. But this game looks dope, man. The art style, the 3D mixed with pixel type art style. Carlos said, did you see the new PlayStation 5 handheld? If you want to call it a handheld. I call it a scam. Bro, who's going to spend $200 for a screen and DualSense to play PS5 games? That, by the way, it has to be linked online or in proximity to your PS5. The reason why I say that's a scam, you can do that right now on your smart device. It's just a screen. They're selling you a blank screen. If you have a phone, if you have an iPad, you can already do that. PlayStation has an app on the App Store where you can do the exact same thing. And guess what? You can connect your DualSense via Bluetooth to your phone. You can do what that thing is charging you $200 for. You can do it for free right now. That's lame, bro. Now, if it had like actual specs and it was a true handheld device where it actually had processing power and it's not streaming the games, then that would be lit. But it's just streaming the games. It's just streaming to your PS5. It's like a Wii. You're paying for a Wii U gamepad without the system. You're just paying for the gamepad. Nah, bro, that's a ripoff. In my opinion. I mean, it looks cool. That's something like, just as a gamer, like just a cool thing to have, but it's not practical because that stuff is already on the market. But Star Ocean's running at 30 frames per second on the Switch, but you know what? Doesn't matter. That kind is a turn-based RPG, so 30 frames will still be good. It's not like a first-person shooter or anything. The game comes out November 2nd, and I probably more than likely will be picking that game up. November 2nd, Star Ocean. Put it on your calendar. The game looks dope. Coming to the Switch. Boy. All right. This next news item is also pretty dope. Bruh. Pikmin 4 is still at the top of the Japanese sale charts. It sold 54,000 this past week. Still at number one. Number two, bro. Oh my goodness. The Japanese charts, the top 10 games are all Nintendo games. This is why Nintendo's like, oh, we good with the Switch 2. We can wait till holiday 2024. And then in 2024, it's coming out 2025. Bro, number one, Pikmin 4. Number 2, Mario Kart 8. Number 3, Tears of the Kingdom, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Number 4, the Switch version of Minecraft. Number 5, Pokemon Scarlet Violet. Number 6, Splatoon 3. Number 7, Switch Sports. Number 8, Super Smash Bros. Number 8, Mario Party. Number 9, Mario Party Superstars. And number 10, Animal Crossing New Horizons. I wish I was making this up. Nintendo is absolutely eradicating things in Japan. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is why we're not getting a Switch 2. Because even more than the hardware sales slowing down, Nintendo's looking to see if the software, because software is really where they make their profits. Those software sales still keep selling like this. Nintendo's like, bro, we good. We are good. Sackboy event doesn't even. No. I like Sackboy Adventure's dope, bro. Sackboy Big Adventure. I like that game on our PS5. That game was pretty cool. Now, it's of course, Nintendo kills it when it comes to platformers, but I still like that Sackboy Big Adventure. I actually platinumed that game on my PS5. That's a dope game. All right. And the next and last news item, Nintendo's event, Nintendo Live 2023, begins September 1st. September 1st. September 1st is the Nintendo Live event. I'm hoping we get a major announcement at this event. Nintendo has an official website out where you can start. They have tournaments. They're going to have sweepstakes. They're going to have daily quiz. Yeah, I'm coming. They're going to have so much stuff going on. Go ask mommy. I'm coming right now. Kids. I'm about to head out anyway. But, okay. You want some milk? Okay. Joshua, open the fridge real quick. Get me the milk container. And I'll pour this out for her. All right. My wife is upstairs working out. We got an exercise room upstairs. So that's what she's doing. But I think it's going to be dope. I will be tuning in. If they have like any special live streams or anything at this Nintendo Live event, I probably will live stream it, but it's hit or miss. It's hit or miss. It depends on what actually going to be shown. Because if it's just a Splatoon tournament or a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tournament, I don't really care for that. I want some breaking news. If they have like new Mario Wonder news, like Mario Wonder gameplay, stuff like that, that's what will get me hyped and want me to live stream. So Nintendo Live, their live event is September 1st in 1 week. And keep your ears peeled, eyes peeled on this channel. I will be sharing any dope news that drops from that event. All right, y'all. That is all of the news we have today. What do you guys think about everything we talked about? Sound off in the comment section below. I want to know. But before you go, bro, click that subscribe button. Stay up to date. All things Nintendo. We out. Peace.
This channel that I'm about to throw out there for you guys reminds me of me back when I had like 4,000, 5,000 subscribers, man. And he's probably going to lose shit when I do this, but hey, man, I gotta say, my boy Obi-Wan, man, that nigga is my nigga right there. He reminds me exactly of me when I was doing this smaller level. His channel, when I look at it, it's such a nostalgia trip, and he has a really cool audience too. Man, if you could show this nigga some love too, that'd be awesome. I don't shout people out unless I like them. A lot. I'm picky with that. Anyways, my boy Obi-Wan, your boy Obi-Wan. Hey man, I got you right here, my boy. Get that man a little bit of a look, man. He reminds me of me when I was smaller. You want to take a look in the past, my boy? This is the way you do it.
I got you, Jedi Master. The Jedi Master. I got you, man. You're playing Toontown.
Thank you.
I got
Obi-Wan,
you,
man.
homie.
I'm dedicating a workout set to you, boy. Let's go, guys.